How's it going, Oaks? Hope you're having a lekker Monday. Welcome back to the Fight Scene YouTube channel. And yeah, this one, there isn't really much of a premise of today's video. Well, I guess there is. I'm just mainly just going to be chatting about the PFL and the potential that they are wasting at the moment. Because, so I saw a post from Maddie Betts on Instagram. I don't know if you Oaks know him, but I enjoy his content. I enjoy what he posts on Instagram and the bets he talks about and stuff. But he gets a lot of hate. So I don't really think it's justified, but yeah, he gets a lot of hate. So um, that's bleak for him. But yeah, so he basically posted a thing saying, why is the PFL not promoting like betting for their fights? Because they had fights this weekend on Friday and on Saturday, and they did like barely any. Well, they did promotion for it, but they did no betting promotion, and you could literally bet nowhere for the fights. Like, and the websites that did have betting for the fights didn't have props. They just had money line, so no like win by KO or like rounds or anything like that. So Maddie Betts was saying like, why are you Oaks not cashing in on that, especially on a weekend where there's no UFC and Oaks are like really wanting to bet on fights and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's facts because I like enjoy betting on UFC. It makes it so fun to watch. Like I don't bet crazy amounts, but it's fun to watch. And it's like the PFL could be cashing in on that and getting so many Oaks to like bet on the PFL while there's no UFC for that weekend. And even on weekends where there is UFC, if there's PFL as well with proper like props, Oaks would love to bet on that. And the PFL has some sick fights. I watched the fights on Saturday, the Brussels fights. They were sick. There were so many finishes. And it was at such a good time as well. So for African and European fans and stuff, it was literally like Saturday night. It started like 6, which is prime. So I don't know why they don't get a partnership with like some sort of betting organization, and then they can promote their bets. They'll make so much money because the betting organization will make so much money because Oaks love betting, whether you like it or not. Betting is huge in sports, bigger than it's ever been the last few years. It is like betting is getting promoted, gambling is getting promoted everywhere. So as an organization that does sports, that does fights, bro, Oaks love betting on fights. You've got to get a partnership with someone and then push bets. Like whether you agree with it or not, that is what's gonna bring in money and attention to your fighting organization. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't run the PFL, so I can't really do much. It's not like I have much influence, but it's quite nice to just say some things, I think. But yeah, I'm keen to go to PFL Africa at Grand West in 2 weeks. I am so keen, going with a couple buggers. It's gonna be lekker. To actually watch, first time watching some like big organization like fights in real life. That's gonna be like in person. That's gonna be sick. So I'm flipping keen for that. But yeah, I don't know. I think the PFL is actually puts on such good fights, and it does have cool fighters. So they just need to expand to the betting market, and I think they would do even better. And if they bring in more money, they can bring in better fighters, put on bigger shows and stuff. And I don't know, I think there's so much potential there to actually compete with the UFC, to be honest. And I think it's good for the UFC to have some proper competition, because then it would push them to, do bigger and better things as well. So for a fan, it would be epic. Yeah, when there's nice competition between organizations, it's good for as a fan. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. That's just me talking about some random stuff for today. But yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your Monday, and I hope you have a good rest of your week.